Let's make air-fried Filipino garlic chuck roast. Hey guys, it's Kuya Kurt. Welcome to La Cocina de Kuya Kurt, o sa Tagalog, ang Cocina ni Kuya Kurt. Today, I'm super excited to share with you a recipe that I think is going to be quite delicious. It's a very simple recipe. It takes about 15 minutes to make. It is called... What was it called again? Bro, this is your show. You're doing. I didn't even want to do this. You're making me do this. I can't help you. You're the one. You're in front of the camera. They are the one. You are the one they want to see. They don't want to see me. I'm just your hand with really stupid eyes on and a microphone that you're supposed to be wearing on your hat. Okay, guys. So we're really excited. The recipe today is called. I forgot the name of the recipe. Okay. All right. You know what? You're fired, guys. Don't mind him. He is an old friend who is never going to be on the show again. He's done. Grabe ang dalim talaga dito sa loob ng bahay ko. Teka lang. Ayun, mas maganda yun. So guys, today's recipe is actually really, really good. It is garlic pork belly air fried with garlic rice. But we're going to substitute the pork belly, which is what the recipe originally calls for, with some chuck roast steak, which we have from yesterday's vlog. So we're going to make use of that. That way, hindi masyadong aksaya yung pagkain. This is my little friend. He's makulit. He doesn't know what he's doing. Please ignore him for the rest of the video, even though he controls the microphone and he has a commanding presence on the screen. So we have all of the ingredients here. The only thing that we don't have is a special kind of mayonnaise. And I think it was called Kawali, not Kawali, something mayonnaise, starts with a K. It's an Asian style mayonnaise. And if we can't find it at the Asian store, we can make it with some household ingredients. We just need some regular mayonnaise, some rice vinegar, some brown sugar, and some lemon and a little dollop of honey. So we're gonna go and see if we can't find the actual mayonnaise, and then if not, we'll make it. But this is gonna be such a delicious recipe. You cut up the steak or the beef or the pork, whatever meat you wanna use. You mix it up into this mayonnaise Asian mixture, and then you air fry it, and then you eat it with garlic rice. So I'm very excited to try this. We're gonna go give it a try, rate it 1 through 10. We've got the TV on for Mr. Benicio del Toro. Hi, bud. Don't freak out. This is your fan base. These are your fans. They love you. You're just having some breakfast. Anything you want to say to the camera? Ayaw niya. He's shy, guys. Don't mind him. But we got the TV on for Benicio because he likes having the TV on. He likes to stay well informed of all the goings on in the world. Oh, I should probably put the microphone. How's that? Somewhere where you guys can hear it better. Okay, guys. Ta-da-na. Let's go get that mayonnaise. We got the rest of this stuff here. It's going to be a really simple, quick recipe. I'm really excited to taste it. Ta-da-na. This makes me look absolutely crazy, doesn't it? Like, what grown man has these in his house? Huwag niyo siyang mananiwala. Ano siya? Nagsasinungaling siya to sa lahat. Okay, guys, let's go to the store. Okay, guys, so this is what the recipe called for. It was Kewpie, not sure how to pronounce it, mayonnaise, but I don't see any here. So we're gonna have to maybe, we maybe just have to get some regular, bland, old American mayonnaise and turn it into what we need. And the funny thing is like, I'm sure it's probably here. I just don't. I'm just not seeing it. But this was the brand. I thought this was a type of mayonnaise, Kewpie. I thought that was the type of mayonnaise, but it's just the brand. But it doesn't look like they have anything here at the Asian market. So off to the white people store. White people mayonnaise. And I also got Benicio some more lettuce because we ran out. Because he loves his lettuce. So let's get this back home, guys, and start to cook because I'm hungry. Guys, we are back. We are successful in our ingredients. This is gonna be fantastic. So the way that we cook this, ayon sa recipe na to, we're gonna cut up our steak or your choice of meat. So this recipe calls for your protein to be shuffled up and eaten with your special mayonnaise. By the way, guys, inflation here in the States is getting out of control. This was $5. This, look how big this is. This is the small size, $5 for this, 250 pesos. The recipe calls for the mayonnaise to be mixed with some brown sugar, some lemon, some hot honey, some rice vinegar, black pepper, and the garlic. We're supposed to pound the garlic in one of those little grinding bowls, but we've got some garlic paste here, so we're just gonna use that. And then of course we're gonna use this garlic for the garlic rice. So we mix this mayonnaise up, slather it all over the meat, cook it in the air fryer while we cook up the rice, and that's it. Super simple, guys. So, that's how you know you're getting old, man. You just grunt like crazy just from getting up. So let's see, guys. Okay, so here's an air fryer. Let's see. All right, we need this little protection plate down here. And then these will go right there. Okay, so I think we should make the mayonnaise first, right? And then we'll cut up the steak. And I think that's probably the easiest way to do it, right, guys? I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. So let's get a bowl. Let's get this bowl here. This looks big enough, guys. And then we'll get a fork to mix it all up. And the recipe doesn't give measurements. I take that back. It gives exact it gives the exact measurements. Okay, 2 tablespoons of the mayo with 1 tablespoon of honey, sriracha sauce, rice vinegar, honey, chili oil. Okay, let's just you know what, guys? We're just gonna dive in. You know why? Kasi bakit hindi? What's the best way to set you guys up here? So let's do this. Mayonnaise, check. So with this much meat, I mean, I don't know. Let's just wing it, guys. I see chefs doing this all the time. We're just gonna wing it. So there's some mayonnaise. I think after we cut up the steak, that'll probably be good, right? Or should we do a little more? Okay, tama yan. That's probably enough mayonnaise, right? And then it calls for a couple teaspoons of minced garlic. So that's 1, that's 2. Diba? Some sriracha sauce. Masyadong maanghang ito. We'll do, that's good. I feel like a real chef today, guys. Because I'm just winging it. And then some hot honey. Not sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. A dollop of rice vinegar. Here we go. That's probably good. Some black pepper. Blup, 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 blup. A squeeze of lemon. We'll save that for last. And some brown sugar. We're just gonna do this by our eyes, guys. Okay. There we go, get the sides nice and scraped up. Maybe a spoon. Maybe a spoon would have been better for this. I mean, that looks pretty good. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh wait, we need to do the lemon. My bad, guys. Pasensya talaga. Nakalimutan ko yung lemon. Limon. Do a little slice. And a little... How much should we do? Okay, well, it's getting all over the place. Maybe that much? Okay, so we mixed in some lemon juice. Let's get that all stirred up. Some of this just flew on the floor. That's okay, guys, because you know why? Hindi ako professional. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit. Hey guys, finished product. Let's give it. I'm curious to see what it tastes like. Whoa! Wow! That's just like a lot of different flavors. It's really good. Wow. So you can definitely taste the mayonnaise. So I think the mayonnaise is a little strong. So I think we need to add some more hot honey. And maybe a little bit more sriracha. And just a tiny bit more garlic. Because this is supposed to be a garlic dish. All right, let's give that a try. Maybe that'll be a little better. How's everybody else's inflation? If you're watching from like Chicago or San Francisco, or even in the UK or Canada, how's everyone's inflation prices over there? Because it just feels like it's getting out of hand. Like I'm having to pay like 40 or 50 bucks to buy groceries that feed 2 to 3 people, like for the day. So it's getting crazy, I feel like. Okay, that looks a little different in color, diba? Let's give this a try. Wow. That's definitely got like the garlic. That's very, very good. That's very, very good. Okay, we'll leave it with that. That's a good sapat na. Tamang na. Tama na. Do you guys ever do that? It happens to me all the time in English. When you say a word repeatedly, like closet. Closet, 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 closet. It starts to lose its meaning. Do you guys ever get that in Tagalog, where if you like say a word repeatedly again and again and again and again, it just starts to kind of like sound weird in your head? Okay, so I think we used this meat yesterday for the beef salpicao. And the bites were a little bit too big because I had to cut them before I ate them. So I think, you know, let's leave it that size because I want to make sure we have enough room in the deep frying little shelf thing to put all of these on there. Because we're gonna have to flip these once at the 7-minute mark. Actually, this might be too much meat, huh? I want to go this way against the grain. We'll just figure it out, guys. As always. Okay. So I think this will be, and then I'm pretty sure we got enough of that garlic mayonnaise mixture. Guys, I'm super excited. I have a call today. That's a good size. I have a call today later with a company in the Philippines that wants, they're in the restaurant industry, and they want to talk about collaborating on some content. And I'm interested, one, to just see like what their ideas are on content collaboration. Because you guys see my content. It's me going out to the barangay, talking to people, having great conversations, learning Tagalog, sharing food. that's pretty much my content. So I'm excited to see what they have in mind for like what they think would be a good combination of, you know, their services versus like what I do on, you know, social media. So I'll let you guys know how that's going, but I'm also doubly excited to be back in the Philippines in 2 weeks' time. I'm very excited. So maybe while you're watching this, by the time you're watching this, I will be in the Philippines already. And I'm very excited to get some Carinderia food. I'm excited for the TV appearances. I'm just super stoked for all of it. Feeling super, super grateful and blessed lately. So this is the garlic we're gonna use for the garlic rice. Actually, let's do that while this is cooking, because that's gonna take 15 minutes. So, I think the best way to do this is just do it, right? So let's take this over here, and I'll bring you guys over here so you don't feel excluded. And then let's see, what's a good angle? How about, let's see, how about that? Does that work? Man, I just need to be shorter. Okay, so that's about as good as we're gonna get, guys. So we're gonna take these guys, we're gonna plop them in there, we're gonna get them covered, we're gonna put them on the pan, and then we're gonna throw them into the air fryer here. And I just want to make sure we're not going to get these all, you know, all over the place. So I guess I can just throw it all in there, right? Try to mix it up as best I can. Okay, yeah, that's definitely, we definitely got more than enough of the stuff here, guys. I kind of want to get in there with my hand, but at the same time, I don't want my hand smelling like a garlic sriracha mayonnaise paste for the next 12 hours. Okay. It's already getting on my hands, never mind. There we go, guys. That looks pretty good. That's pretty well coated. So let's see here. I want to try to like not, how are we gonna do this? One. You know what, guys? Maybe this was too much mayonnaise. Yeah, maybe this was a little... Maybe this is a little too much. We'll see how it turns out, you know? We're here to learn. That's what we're doing on this earth. We're just here to experience things and have friendships and eat good food and laugh and make mistakes and just do all of the things that humans do to be human. Yeah, this is barely gonna fit, guys. Ay, not cool. In fact, we may, I don't want this all to like overlap, but it might just have to if we want this to work. If we want this to work, guys, we're gonna have to make some sacrifices. Yeah, this is definitely way too much mayonnaise. No, I mean, it's good. It's good. This is the perfect amount. Okay, let's see if we can get strategic. So the recipe specifically said don't let them touch in the air fryer so they can cook evenly. I don't know, guys. That's a lot of air fried steaks. And then I'm gonna do, let me just rinse my hands here real quick, guys. But this is fun, right? This is fun being in a hectic kitchen with no direction, and you know, one of the benefits of being an adult and just, you know, being on your own in life is you can do whatever you want. Okay, so I think the recipe calls for, let's double check so we don't make a mistake, 375. So let's put this in here. So we're gonna separate this. Watch me do this with one hand, guys. So we're gonna, okay, maybe, oops, maybe right there. Okay, good. And then we're gonna put this guy down here to protect all the drippings. And then we're gonna do 7 minutes at 375. Ayun. We're gonna let that do its thing, and we're gonna finish mincing the garlic here, guys, which we will then use to make the siningag. Siningag. That's like one of the hardest words. Excuse me. My nose was a little drippy. Siningag is one of the words in Tagalog that I have a really hard time with. Another word that I have a hard time with, which apparently is a deep Tagalog word because nobody, what do you call it? A couple of people have told me it's too deep to use, and I used it on one of my videos where I was talking to just the carinderia owner, and she didn't know what it meant. And people in the video were like, that Tagalog word is too deep. You can't use it. And it was mungkahi, suggestion. So if I wanted to say like, what is your suggestion? I would say, anong inimungkahi mo? Tama? But everyone told me I need to use just i-suggest. Because that's one of the, I mean, I'm not sad about it because every language, this is making so much noise, every language goes through a development period where words change meaning or they change the frequency of usage. That's just part of, you know, a living, breathing language that changes as people change. So, but I am sad as someone who has spent a lot of hours into the study of Tagalog. It does make me a little sad to see a lot of these beautiful Tagalog words, like dayuhan, for example, foreigner. Nobody uses dayuhan. I've heard it once by an actual Filipino. Everyone just says foreigner. And so, you know, going through the trouble of learning a second language is tough enough, but it makes it doubly difficult when we don't even know which words we can use or not. Like dayuhan. So I go through the effort and trouble of memorizing a word, committing it to the vocabulary in my head. I mean, everyone who speaks a second language, I think most of my followers speak at least 2 languages, right? Or are learning another language. But it really sucks when you're trying to learn a language and they're like, here's the vocabulary word. And then you use it in real life and people are like, we don't say that. So it's like, I wish there was a language program that could actually tell you, you know, I'm sure there is actually how much a word is in use. Doesn't, I think some of the language learning apps, the big ones, they do something like that, right? Well, they'll say whether a word is like outdated or not used very much or something. I don't know, but Tagalog is just such a beautiful language. I mean, pretty much all of the languages in the Philippines are so beautiful to hear. I love hearing Cebuano because it sounds very smooth and like rolling off the tongue to my ears. I love hearing Ilocano because it's very active and energized language. And I love hearing Tagalog because I think Tagalog is very beautiful. Deep Tagalog words have beautiful meaning and beautiful pronunciation. So it makes me a little sad as a language learner that sometimes I don't know if the words I'm using are actually used in real life situations. And it's kind of like you just see things changing, and change is difficult for people a lot of the times. This is going to be a fun experiment, guys, because I have no idea how these are going to turn out. Because they looked a little bit when the mayo paste stuff was on them in the picture, it looked a little different. Actually, speaking of which, let's make sure we're not screwing anything up. Okay, 375 for 15 minutes, flipping halfway. Add an extra 5 minutes for maximum crispiness. Okay, once the pork bites are golden brown and crispy, remove them from the air fryer, place them on a serving platter, and garnish with chopped green onions and sauce? The sauce we just made? Oh, it's a good thing I didn't rinse the bowl. I was about to. So we'll save that sauce in case we need to throw it on there. I think this oil is good to go. Let's throw the bawang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys, you hear that sizzle? You hear that sizzle? Mmm. Yep, that looks delicious. And then we've got our natatirang kanin right here. So we're gonna add, where did my little spatula thing go? So we're gonna add our leftover rice from yesterday, from when we had beef salpicao. Beef salpicao. I used Google to look up what beef salpicao pronunciation was. And I just, I used voice, so I pressed like the record button and said, beef, what is beef salpicao? And the results that came up were for beef selfie cow. Like a cow is like doing a selfie. Oh, guys, this, you know what would be good with this? An egg. We'll cook another egg, should we? Nah, we'll save that for later. Just in case. That's it? That was 7 minutes? I'm telling you guys, it's hectic city over here. When, where'd my little tongs go? They're right here. Let's check how these are so far, guys. Oh! Wow! Guys, look at that. Okay, hold on. Let me put you guys right here. And then, let me see if I can get like a plate or something to catch all these drippings. Actually, let's just use this. Wow, guys. So this is halfway through. So we're gonna flip all of these. Flip. Oops, that's one piece. So it looks pretty good. Looks like it's coming out okay. We'll see what another 7 minutes in the air fryer does. And now that this mayonnaise is kind of melting away, hopefully we'll get a much more even cook. Oh yeah, you can already tell it's starting to get crispy. My mouth is watering, guys. These vlogs that I've been doing every day, cooking, most of the time it's the first time I'm eating for the day. So these meals, as I'm cooking them, are making me like super, super hungry. Okay, let's put that back in there. That's pretty heavy. Okay. Okay. Tama? Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay. Woo! Let's move that aside. Let's close this bad boy up. Let's do another 7 minutes at 375. And then I think we'll be good on this garlic rice right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. It smells fantastic, guys. Woo! Yeah. So let's turn the heat down on this. Actually, let's just remove that from the heat source. So we'll turn that down. And we'll just let this do its thing. I mean, I think that's everything, guys, until the steak is ready. So I'll come back in 6.5 minutes. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna pull this out, plate it, tell you how it is. Oh yeah, guys, that looks super well. Here is, flip this camera around so I can see. Guys, look at this. Wow. Oh my gosh. That looks absolutely phenomenal. It turned out great. It looks cooked all the way through. Yeah, I can't wait to try that, guys. Okay, let's set you guys up at the table. I'll get this plated and we're gonna give it a taste test. Here we go. This looks absolutely phenomenal and it smells fantastic. So let's get, ooh. Get that on top of there, on top of that rice. Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. Get it nice and pretty. You gotta smile for the camera. Oh, wow, guys. Woo-wee! Prime, please sponsor me. There we go. It's my kitchen, I can do what I want. Oh, okay. Delicious. Guys, let me grab you real quick and show you this. It just turned out so phenomenal, guys. Look at this. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. I'm very excited for this. And I'm so glad it turned out. And this is such a simple dish, guys. Very excited to give it this a try. Do I have everything? I think I've got everything. Here we go. First bite. Let's give the garlic rice a little taste just real quick. Very good. And now, you can cut into this. This is why you don't need a knife when you're eating with Filipino food or a Filipino meal. I just cut my steak up with a knife, a fork, and spoon. Okay, guys. First bite. Filipino air-fried garlic chuck roast. There's like no flavor to this meat. Did I do something wrong with the mayonnaise? Mayonnaise, hot honey, rice vinegar, black pepper, and lemon. Maybe that was just a bad piece. Let's try this one. Man, there's not a lot of flavor to this, guys. I'm sorry. I wonder if did it all just cook off? I mean, it tastes better than no flavoring at all. But you can barely taste. Oh man, maybe it needed more garlic, like a lot more garlic. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this recipe again, guys, because that sauce, maybe I didn't follow the recipe correctly. It was very underwhelming. That's a little better. Maybe I just didn't get a good piece. People listening to this are probably going crazy. Just listening to me chewing. Well, you can't win them all. I mean, it's good. I'll finish it, but it definitely feels like there should be more punch to the flavor. So maybe I got the proportions of the ingredients for the sauce wrong. I'll have to double check. But, you know, what can you do? Food is food, and good food is food. And bad food is food. And sometimes food isn't food at all. You ever watch The Great Baking Show, where you can't tell if something is real or if something is a cake? Sometimes the shoe is just a shoe, and it's not a cake. And in that, I think we learn a little something about ourselves. About learning that sometimes life is not cake. It's just a shoe. This is me trying to be philosophical. Well, guys, that's the vlog for today. Side note, how crazy is it? I cut this flower out of my garden like 2.5 weeks ago, and it's still going strong. I mean, how crazy is that? I want to go cut some zinnias. I'm gonna make my whole backyard zinnias. They are fantastic. Hey guys, I'm very underwhelmed right now. I feel like there should be a lot more flavor to this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just add some garlic pepper or garlic powder to the steak and toss it around in the pan a few times and see if that does anything. Well, join me next time, guys, for another disappointing dish. Where the food just. So guys, we'll make a different meal tomorrow. Every day is a new day, and it's great to try out many different things, even if they don't taste like you thought they were gonna taste. So guys, hanggang sa susunod. Is Benicio around? Benicio, do you want to say goodbye? He's upstairs sleeping. Lazy drifter. Guys, hanggang sa susunod. Ako si Kuya Kurt. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsama dito sa aking tahanan. Kasama ko, kasama ng aking kusina, ang kusina ni Kuya Kurt. Nagpapasalamat ako talaga sa inyong lahat. Sa support ninyo, sa channel na ito, sa support nyo sa aking mga pag-aasa at saka mga panaginip, aking dreams, yung mga passion ko. Also, guys, there are so many of you that are just so incredibly giving, and I'm very grateful. I didn't know this is a thing, but on YouTube, you can give money to a content creator simply by typing in a dollar amount in the comments, which I think is pretty amazing. And I first saw these start popping up on the channel a few months ago. And it seems like lately, just there's been so many of you donating and being so kind and so giving. And I think that amount of money over the past like 2 months, I think it's like $300 or $400 in total from all of you generously donating. And so I'm very thankful for it. And we're gonna make sure that all of that money that comes from you guys, it is going directly into the pockets of the Carinderia staff and the local restaurant owners, the mom and pop shops, the holes in the wall. I don't keep any of that money. It's not for me. It's for you guys to show your support through me to local businesses. So you don't have to give, but if you do feel so inclined to give, we're really grateful, and that money will go straight into the hands of the hardworking men and women who make sure that we are fed, who make sure that we have good food to eat, and who every day share with us their passion for food and for the experience of just tasting. It's for them. So I'm rambling on now, guys. See you in the Philippines in 2 weeks. Hanggang sa susunod. Ako si Kuya Kurt. Kita kits. Let's throw some flavor on this bad boy.